Ludwig van Beethoven's For Elise is a pretty simple classical song, and it's really beautiful, and you'll impress a lot of people if you can figure out how to play it. Sounds sort of like this. And on from there. I'm just going to show you the first sort of movement, I guess, and maybe I'll do another tutorial to show the later part if you guys really want. So what you need to know there first is just what your right hand does. That's going to be the majority of the song. And starting with your pinky on an E here, you're going to sort of alternate between E's and E flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first 4 notes are just alternating between E and E flat. Okay? That last little section, bum, 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 is using your 2 finger, you play a B, and then with your 4, you play a D, with your 3, a C, and with your thumb, an A. So you see your hand fits nicely over each one of these notes, and then everything falls into place. So, E, E flat, E, E flat, E, B, D, C, A. Okay? Right when you hit that A with your left hand, you're gonna hit another A right when you hit that A with your right hand, you're gonna hit another A with your left hand. That's 2 octaves down. And you're gonna start this pattern that moves up with your left hand. So A, E, A, and your right hand continues it by jumping down to C and moving up. So basically you're playing an A minor chord there in a way, but you're rolling it up. So I'll show you again leading into that. And then right when you hit this A, you hit this A too. E, A, C, E, A. Okay, and now after you get to the top of that, you're gonna hit a B with your pinky. And right when you hit that B with your pinky, you're gonna hit an E with your left hand. And then that's gonna start this sequence that moves up. So your left hand, basically playing an E major chord. So your left hand plays E, we'll call it, oh gosh, people are gonna yell at me. E, A flat, well let's call it E, G sharp, B, I'm sorry, E, G sharp, and D. And then another E with your right hand, G sharp, and then B. And eventually you're gonna hit that C. And start back with that A that you played from before, left hand. Okay, so I'm rushing through a bit, but I'm going to go back and slow down and show you the hard part. So from the top, just so we're clear. And then A with your left hand. E, A, C, B and E with your left hand. D, as E, G sharp, B, and then C with your right hand, A with your left hand. A, E, A, and then your thumb with your right hand is going to hit this E. Okay? And then it just jumps back to the beginning. So you see how bum, bum, it's an octave that you're jumping there. So E, E, so that's the first part. If you could slow down and learn that part, you know a large part of the song, all right? So I'll play through again, and when I get to the new part, I'll stop, all right? Forget about the trills. Sorry about that. Okay, so you'll notice that this time, Okay, you got that far. And then you start back over, and this is all the same until you get to this part where you normally would hit this G sharp with your right hand. Instead, you're gonna jump all the way to C and walk down white notes, C, B, A. And then back to with your left hand. And you still hit that E and start over again. You'll notice I'm playing this with my 5 and my 3. You can play it with your 4 if you want. I just find the 3 to be more natural. And you start over again. And this time C, B, A. Start over again. Okay, now CBA. The second time you get to that CBA, you're gonna jump up and you're gonna use your 2 finger and play a B. And what you're gonna do here is start to initiate this thing that sounds like this. Ba, 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 and on from there. Okay, so I'm gonna slow down and show you that part. You've just come out of this CBA. And then you jump to this B. So with your 2 finger, B, with your 3, C, D with your 4, E with your pinky. When you hit that E with your pinky, right at the same time, your left hand is gonna play this sort of cascade. C with your pinky, G with your 2, C with your pinky. Okay? Da, 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 da. And then you're gonna play a G with your thumb, and then up to an F with your pinky, F, E, D. When you hit that D, you're gonna start this cascade with your left hand that goes G, B, D. So let's back that up a little bit. Ba, 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 C, G, F, E, D, G, B, D, G, E, D. So that's the next part. G, E, D. When you hit this C with your 3 finger, you're gonna move up with your left hand and play basically an A minor chord. So A, C, E. And now after you hit that E with your thumb, your right thumb is gonna come sneak right after that and play it twice. Or play it a second time. Ba, 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 ba. So that movement is E with your right hand, D, C, B. Now right when you hit that B with your 3, your left hand is going to play this sort of interesting cascade. E, E, E. So like that, just 2 E's with your pinky. E, E, E. Then your right hand is going to take over and play E, E. Just an octave jump. Bum, 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 bum. Your left hand is going to do the same thing. Bum, bum. Your right hand is going to do an octave jump starting at this E now. Bum, bum. So just that part is like this. I'll play it for you at speed and then we'll slow it down. Probably a little faster. Like that. And you practice it until it's smooth. E, 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 E. Lots of E's. And then as soon as you hit that top E, you're gonna come down here with your left hand and play E flat and E. Just that. And then your right hand is gonna come over and take over, okay? Bum, bum. And then your right hand comes over and starts doing that same thing. Bum, 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 bum. Kind of like gets back into that beginning again. The thing you need to know is that bum, bum, you hit this with your left hand, bum, bum, E flat and E, and then your right hand comes over and it's gonna do, basically when your pinky plays the E for the 4th time, that's when you move. It's kind of hard to count the exact number of times. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, 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 and then you move, okay? That's the way to think about it. So that whole part again. 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, bum, bum. All right, boom. And from there, you just go right back into that part that you already know. All right, so bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, 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 bum. You know this part already, hopefully. Now it's sort of regular. Remember this part goes CBA, CBA. Oh, sorry. Okay, so once you get through that, 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, bum, bum. The repeat is a little different. So once you hit this B the first time, you don't repeat again. Instead, you go right into like what I'll call the bridge, okay? And the bridge is just this thing that starts with B. Bum, 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 bum. So remember this exact part that I'll call the bridge, so you can refer back in the video. B, C, D, E. again. This time, you end the song. You just go C, B, A, and you end on those A's, okay? So I know that's kind of involved. It's about as simple as I can make it. I'll link to the sheet music if you can read it, and I'll put chords up here. So let me show you what it looks like with chords. A minor, so A, C, E, and A. So you can just play like an A minor. And then that jumps to an E major, or an E major 7, E7, E's in your left hand, E, I play a D and an E with my thumb, a G sharp, and a B, another E if you can reach it. So those two chords, A minor, E7, and if you roll it up and then bounce. And that bridge, that part, that part is just like this. The chords are just a C major, so C, G, C in your left hand if you want, E, G, and C. Then it jumps to a G, G's in your left hand, D, G, and B. A minor, you already played this one, A's in your left hand, E, A, and C. And then just an E major. E's in your left hand, E, G sharp, B, and E. I'm flying through this part, and hopefully you're following on a little bit. I'll put the chords up. A minor, E, A minor. E, A minor, E7, A minor. Okay, and then you can have some fun with it, right? This song really lends itself to a Latin flair. So think about just starting on these A's and then walking down half steps. E7, right? So just play around with the half steps that are near the chords that I'm showing you, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. If not, and you're like, oh, that's way too much to think about, just keep practicing the stuff that makes sense to you, and one day you'll come back to this video and be like, I get it, all right? So I hope that helped. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.